Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. Isaiah 41:10. This verse carries a lot of weight, and it reminds me that even when I can't hold myself together, that God never stops holding me. His hand doesn't let go just because I can't feel it. Sometimes we mistake his silence for absence, but what if that silence is part of the becoming? Maybe it's not disconnection, maybe it's development, because there are days where you wake up and the weight just hits you. You can't explain it, you just feel off. You smile when people are around. You handle all of your responsibilities, but the second that you're alone, the heaviness comes back. I know that feeling because I've lived it. And sometimes there are moments when you don't even know what to say to God anymore. You sit with all of the emotions, all of the exhaustion, and you think to yourself, what is the point in praying if I can't find the words? But God doesn't need perfect words. He just wants an honest heart. And sometimes all you can whisper is, God, please help me. And that is enough. Because the truth is, depression grows in silence. It feeds off of isolation and self-blame. And the moment that you start to speak, whether it's to God or a friend or a therapist or even in your journal, that's when the grip starts to loosen. You break the silence, and little by little, the light starts to come back. Depression isn't weakness. Sometimes it's the aftermath of being strong for too long. Healing begins when you can stop pretending that you are fine and start giving yourself permission to feel again. People love to say, just pray and it'll go away. But prayer isn't always the exit door. Sometimes it's the strength that helps you to start walking through the valley. And God never said that we wouldn't experience pain, but He did promise that He would walk with us in it. And you need to remember that healing takes time. It's not a race, it's a rebuilding. And you can't rebuild in the same darkness that broke you. You can't keep feeding your pain and expect your peace to grow. Sometimes God doesn't change your situation right away. He changes you inside the situation. And that's why even the smallest things matter so much. Things like just getting up and taking a shower, that matters. Stepping outside, going for a walk, writing down your thoughts, all of those things matter. These tiny moments of self-care, these self-care acts of defiance against despair, they're all saying, I'm not giving up. You might not even be where you want to be yet, but if you're still fighting, then you are already further along than you thought you were. You're further than the version of you who almost gave up. So let's talk about letting go, because peace isn't found in adding more drama, more chaos, more distractions. It's found in releasing what weighs you down. You want more peace? Start removing the things that drain you. You want more clarity? Let go of the noise. If you want more joy, stop giving your energy to what steals it. Some of us are just exhausted because we keep trying to receive what God is already being released. You can't heal while you're holding on to the things that are hurting you. And sometimes what you need to let go of isn't even just a person. It could be a habit, a mindset, or a story that you just keep replaying over and over again. Maybe it's that late night scroll that leaves you comparing your life to other people. Maybe it's the negative voice in your head that says you're not enough. You can't heal it if you keep nurturing or feeding the same thoughts that broke you. Here's a few practical steps that helped me along my journey, and I think that they might be able to help you too. So, number one, clean up. Clean out the bogged down areas, get rid of the clutter. Clean just one small area today. All right, start small. If your space feels chaotic, your mind is going to feel the same way. So order brings the calm. Clean it up, get organized, and get yourself going. Now, number two, you need to move your body. Even if it's just 5 minutes, go for a walk, do some stretching, practice some yoga, but move your body, because setting or changing these things is helping you to change your energy. Movement shifts your mood. Now, number 3, I want you to write down a few things that you're grateful for, because gratitude rewires the brain to see light again. Number 4, talk to someone. Find someone to talk to that you can trust, because depression isolates you and it lies to you. But people do care, so let someone in. Number 5, reconnect with God. Reconnect with Source. Read one verse. Sit in quiet, but let His peace meet you right where you are. He's not asking you for perfection. He's just asking you to show up. Some mornings, the heaviness might still feel like it's there, but that doesn't mean that you failed. It means that you're growing and you're healing. And healing is rarely pretty, but it's still progress. Don't let one hard movement make you forget how far you've come. The enemy attacks what has purpose. Simple, okay? The fact that your life has been fought so hard means that you carry something powerful inside you. So remember that that is proof of your calling. When the darkness whispers that your life doesn't matter, I want you to say this out loud. I am still here. And because I am still here, I know that I am chosen. My life has meaning. My life has purpose. Now, here is your reflection for tonight. Unplug. Sit with yourself and ask yourself, what has been keeping me heavy? Write it down and then choose one thing to release this week, whether it's guilt, a toxic habit, or even just the weight of something that you can't change. And replace it with something that you can change. Replace it with something that builds you up. Prayer, journaling, morning walk, take your dog for a walk, deep breathing, and gratitude. Because you can't wish away the darkness. You have to walk your way through it step by step, moment by moment, with God guiding your breath. Now, depression may have slowed you down, but it didn't stop your destiny. You're still chosen, you're still being called upon, and you're still very much needed. One day soon, you'll understand why God kept you here, because your story will be the light that sets someone else free. So breathe, pray, move, and then let it go, because His righteous hand is still holding you up, even now.